Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I am bringing you the most winning deck in Standard, 65.2% win rate. Why am I bringing you this? Well, I was using the deck to rank up, and I had lost 4 games in a row with it. And, I follow a bunch of the other MTG arena content creators like Hello Good Game, Covert Go Blue, MTG Malone, Mono Black Magic, Arena Original Decks, or whatever it is. And I see comments on some of these decks saying, your deck sucks. I went 0-5 with it. This is a piece of garbage. There was one that really stood out to me on Hello Good Games. One of his, it was called Bombs Only or something. And some guy was just like, your deck is a piece of dog, you know what? And I wanted to show everybody what can happen. So this is the most winning deck in the world at 65.2%. Even with that, I was below 500 today playing this deck. And you got to go watch these games. Just crazy things happen. And that's how variance works. So what is the point of this video? One, it's to show you the best deck in the world. If you want to rank up the fastest way, it's with this deck. But sometimes you're going to go through bad streaks. And so what happens when you play a 55% winning deck versus a 65% winning deck? Well, you have a far greater chance of going through those streaks. So just remember, when you're playing a deck that is a bit off meta but is fun, just expect a little bit of a lower win rate. And if you've got a set amount of time where you're trying to get to Mythic or rank up, feel no shame in playing a deck like this, or mono green, or even mono black is really good up there. It's in like the low 60%. All these I am pulling from untapped.gg. And so just always remember those things when you're playing. A deck, you can't tell if a deck sucks unless you get perfect hands with it and still lose. So you've got to be very careful when you're assessing a deck to go, okay, was I curving out properly? Or did I miss my turn 1 drops? Like, I missed my turn 1 drops so often today. Like, there's so many games where I only had turn 2 drops, or I would have had to mulligan. And mulliganing with this deck is very, very detrimental to it, because essentially it has no card draw except for Legion Angel, and you can run out of gas ultra fast with it, and mulliganing is very deadly to your actual game. So lots of times, if you've got a good turn 2 and a good turn 3, you have to keep it versus mulliganing. But I had 8 1-drops and I missed them so often today. So for those of you that don't know this deck, I'm just going to quickly, here's the deck list. As CGB says, absorb it. I don't really want to talk about it too much, except for Thalia, which is the new card from Crimson Vow. It's a reprint. It's been around for a long time, but it's back in Standard. Very good against control. I faced almost no control today, though. So this card was not great. It was not great for me. I was in the mirror quite a bit. And that's another thing that can really influence you, is your matchup. So when you're determining whether a deck is good, you've got to check, did it curve out properly or not? Were you on the draw more often? Were you playing the wrong type of decks? Because certain decks can wreck this deck, right? And if you're on the draw in the mirror, your chances go from 65 probably below 50. Right? Like, they've got a really good deck too, and being on the draw is just very detrimental. And for those of you who don't know the Legion Angel, because some decks don't play it, very good card, gives you a ton of gas later in the game, where you can just, reveal, you can just keep sucking them in from your sideboard and essentially just cast 4 Legion Angels 4 turns in a row. It's very powerful. So make sure, let me know, comment, let me know your thoughts on it. I feel like, based upon reading the comments in a lot of other creators, on a lot of other creators' videos, that people have a very low understanding of how Magic really works. I'm a former world ranked professional poker player. I was one of the better players in the world, up to $100 buy-in for multiple years when I was younger. And I had a 53% win rate, and that was considered world class. And so I have a really good understanding of variance. I had 1.5 million hands of poker played. I had 62,000 games of poker played online. And so I understand variance at a very high level. Go look up like Kelly Criterion for managing your bankroll, stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people just expect to win like 6 or 7 games out of 10 in Magic, and with almost every single deck you play, you're not going to be able to do that. You're just not. Anyways, Magic is still a game of skill, but just give a deck time to develop before you make a decision, and make sure that you're looking very closely at how the games actually played out to determine whether the deck is really good or not, right? There's a lot that goes into it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Alchemy's tomorrow. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching, and let's get to it. Okay, we are on the draw again. I have now lost 4 matches in a row with this deck, and so that's why I decided to start shooting this video, like I said in the intro. But I shoot the intro after I actually shoot. So we're going to see what happens here. But I've lost 4 games in a row. So when you go out and you try a deck, right? Like I already said, what's the best thing to play here? They have no black mana, so I'm not really worried about a Meat Hook Massacre, right? They can go get a black mana. Probably Elite Spellbinder is the best thing right now. There's a Soul Shatter, which they can run next turn. There's an Eye Twitch, Shambling Gas all over the universe. A Meat Hook Massacre, which they can't get to for a while. Let's grab the Soul Shatter. I want to get this out for the Ghasts. Yeah. They can't use their Field of Ruin either, right? So they're just, why did they keep this hand? They're crazy. We're just going to get basically a free win here. We're going to go Luminarch just to put huge pressure on them. And we're going to keep pumping those guys up so they can't get to us with a Meat Hook. Yeah. It's a free win. I guess I'll include this one since it's my first win with this deck. Okay, we're on the play. It's an unkeepable hand, though. That's better. We're going to ditch one of those. This is not great either, though, just to be clear. I'm having a portable hole and no turn 1 Usher or Initiate is not super good, but we cannot afford to mulligan again. That's one of the strengths of this deck. But still, I am now 1-4 with this deck. 1-4. People just curving out on me like crazy. Me missing land drops. I played an Is It Turns deck that just magically pulled a counterspell and then into an all runs to flip 2 dragons on me when I would have had them killed without the counterspell. Top deck to counterspell. To stop me from Skyclaving their dragon egg. Okay. Opponent has a Rockfall Veil. Usually that means we're facing like some sort of Grow of Werewolves deck or something. Most of the time. Okay. Oh, it's more like a blood money kind of deal. What are they playing in there that's green then? Okay. What's the play? The play is an Intrepid Adversary and a Portable Hole. Right? Kalane's not a big deal. We don't want a Skyclave. We want to save the Skyclave. So is it better to go... yes, it's better to go Initiate this turn. And Intrepid Adversary. And just, I mean, hopefully they don't... And we're going right here. Trying to stay out of reach, at least with one thing of Meat Hook Massacre. So now they can 2-point Meat Hook, right? But if we can just stay alive 1 turn. Ooh, they get a Florian. Okay, good. Good. 1 more mana would be perfect. We can just curve straight out. Yeah, let's go get this guy right here. I think we're actually, they can only get to 2. It's pretty close. I think what we're going to do is we're going to gamble here on the Skyclave to 3/3 to stay out of meat hook range. And then if they do meat hook, I'll still have 2. I'll have 3. Yeah. And then we can only attack with these 2. The number one thing they can do to us right now is meat hook us. They keep their Kalane. I don't know why they're keeping their Kalane at that point. I guess just to block more damage here. And they scoop. Okay, 2 and 4. Okay, we're on the play. That's going to be good enough because we can curve out. Not bad here. We just need 1 more mana to get to our elite. I still wonder if Allenbach is just as good as Hopeful Initiate. Oh, we're in the mirror and we're on the play. That's always good. Because then we get to start training. But if we can't get our 3rd mana, there's no point in attacking. We can't get our 3rd mana. Yeah, that's fine. That is bad. That is bad. We can't attack now. Jeez. Are we going to go 2 and 5 here? That's bad for us. Yeah, we're almost dead already. Unless we can pull... We need a land now. We need a land right now. If they attack with Thalia, I will double block. Because Thalia is really slowing us down. There it is, right there. Okay, so... the best thing to do for us right now is do nothing, right? We can't Coven. And Reidane slowed us down by 1 turn. But I think the best thing to take is the Thalia still. Now that we're at 3 mana, it's pretty close. So they're going to take our Skyclave Apparition. See, like... things can just go so wrong for you, even with the best deck in the world. I mean, we are playing the other best deck in the world, but essentially they just got more, they got luckier than I did. They got 3 lands, I got 2. And that's going to cost us the game. They take the Brutal Cathar instead, sure. It's the same as the Skyclave. So it's going to go to 2/3. Okay, so the thing we want to do now, what do we want to do? We can't go wide here, right? So next turn, we're going to be able to Skyclave, what? The Thalia or the Reidane? I think we're going to take it, actually. Although this becomes a bit of a problem with the Spellbinder. I don't know. We're in a pretty bad spot. You guys let me know what you think of this. If I go like that, they take my Sungold and I keep my Initiate, right? What I have to try and do is try and keep their numbers down and then overwhelm them with Legion Angels. Okay, so we get a portable hole, which helps us not at all right now. If we Skyclave, we can train if they attack, right? Yeah. We're in a really bad spot, but essentially we're going to have to gamble that we can pull land next turn. Can't block anyways. They're not going to trade. They have another Reidane. Unbelievable. Okay, so we get his Skyclave again. So if I Skyclave it, I attack, doesn't help me. If I portable hole, doesn't help. So maybe we go Elite Spellbinder now. I think Elite Spellbinder at this point makes the most sense. I guess we take their Elite Spellbinder. Paladin class, they just play anyways. And we do not attack. So what we've got to hope for now is another flippin' land. Jeez. And they get it anyways. And then they go Legion Angel here, probably. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't win. They pick up exactly what they need. So they just want to trade now on the Elite Spellbinder. I guess we're going to have to keep trading, right? I don't see any way out of it. We're not going to be able to overpower, right? There's our fourth land. Thanks. 1 turn late. 1 turn late. So now we do what? We Skyclave Reidane or we Skyclave the Spellbinder? Probably the Spellbinder now because we're at 4 mana. Although it does slow us down. It means we have an extra turn to get to Legion Angel. And it means we have an extra turn to get to our Brutal Cathar. So we have to take Reidane here. We cannot attack. I mean, I could attack with my Hopeful Initiate, but I don't think it really helps. What we'd rather do is hold it back, and that's just about going to be our death. Unless we can grab another land here in Brutal Cathar, their Elite Spellbinder. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the end of us. So we get an Elite Spellbinder and a Portable Hole. I can Portable Hole their Paladin class, but is it really what we need right now? Elite Spellbinder is just a blocker, right? Portable Hole the Usher or... I just don't see any way out of this, so I'm just going to go for the Paladin class, I guess. Okay. Because we get a better blocker afterwards. We're still dead, but, I mean, we're fighting, right? They get a Luminarch, good top deck for them. So they also get a Faceless Haven, okay. I mean, we are dead. Make no mistake about it. They have 7 there. They get a 3/3 back, right? So I guess we go like this. We were so close to making it happen, weren't we? Not really. I fought hard and I fought well, I think, but that is going to be it. Okay, round the draw again. It's a keepable hand, though. We may draw into a turn 1 play, and if not, we've got a Traveling Minister. Oh, it looks like we got some life gain. Are we going to get land flooded this time, whereas last time we got land screwed? Probably. Voice of the Blessed right off the bat. Pretty bad for us, since they have basically all creatures too. And Thalia is less good. Yeah. And there's our 5th land. Yeah, we're probably going to die again. Right now, I'm 2-5, right? 2-5. You guys missed the first 4 losses. That's why I decided to make this video. And we're pretty much just going to die again. Like, we have almost no chance against this deck right now. Like, almost no chance. We need to pull basically all of our removal at this point. And we pull another land. So last time I got, what, a dozen turns in, I had 4 lands. Now I've got 6 lands out of 10 cards. Beautiful. I guess we play our Reidane. We're not dead yet, but we're 99% dead. I guess we might as well just attack. Never know. Maybe they make a mistake and forget about first strike, but that's 0.001%. And they're going to buff up here anyways, right? They're going to buff up their Hallowed Priest and their Voice of the Blessed. I mean, if they do nothing this turn, it would have been better to keep Thalia back because it would have stopped Voice of the Blessed from attacking, but I mean, they've got that, right? Yeah. Like, we need all of our removal. We've gotten basically none. We need removal on Voice of the Blessed next turn or we're dead. For sure. They just put 9 damage on us. And they're about to get this to a flyer as well. Portable Hole is actually something that's very good right now. Okay, we got something to maybe keep us going. Our own Reidane costing us here. Costing us from doing more than one thing. I think I'm going to attack. Maybe I'll let Thalia die? Because then I can play my Protector the turn after. Although it's still not enough, right? Like, it's just not. That becomes a 4/4, and we're gonna sack Thalia, right? Or are we? If I play, I think I'm actually not gonna sack. Okay, so what do I do next turn? If I keep Thalia, I may be able to stay alive still. We could have doubled up, I guess, but I think we want to go like this for a double play, right? We can Elite Spellbinder and Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, can we stay alive? I guess, yes, we go Luminarch here, right? And what do I do? So we have 4, they have 4 creatures, right? Are they going to all-out attack? Probably not. Doesn't help me here. Helps this stay alive when blocking. They can't gain any life at this point, right? Okay, so we go here, and we hope they can't gain... Yeah, they're going to go to 6/6. They are going to gain life, right? They're going to go to 6/6 here. Still, this gives us a double block on it. I could have attacked with Reidane. I should have done that with Reidane. What am I doing? I forgot about the vigilance. Jesus. Okay, let's see what they do. If they want to puff it up, they can't attack with these little guys. So we are going to live through this turn. One way or another. Okay. Becomes a 6/6. 6/5, sorry. Eight, 6, okay. And they don't attack with it. And we get another flippin' land. Okay, the question is, I think we have to play this, right? Play the shield. So now where does the counter go? We got one flyer, a 2/3, which they can't buff up. We can block straight up with the Reidane. Thalia. Luminarch Aspirant. If they attack with all 5, they can't get us. This only has 1 power. Probably a 3/4 here, right? This is going to go to 8/8. So I'm probably going to have to chump it, right? Maybe a here is better for the Faceless Haven. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like they've kind of forgot about their Faceless Haven, but we just need a little bit of removal. It becomes a 4/3, okay. Okay, so I have to block here. Yeah, if I had gone 1 here, it would have been better, right? Yep. Did not play super well there. I don't think I had a good chance of winning anyways, but... Okay, I guess we trade here. Or do I just trade off my Reidane? Yeah, okay, here. We have -1 damage, right? So this actually only does... No, it still does 3. 8 doesn't matter. I guess we kill this. We sacrifice Thalia here. And here. Nice. A bunch more mana. I played poorly this time, though. Hey, even CGB makes mistakes. So do I. Okay, let's try and get it going. We got a good curve this time. To hopeful initiate. Last game was pretty ugly. But hey, sometimes that happens. One of 2 cards they could have snagged with duress. How lucky for them. We're going straight to Intrepid. So we can train right away. Black and red. Rakdos. They get a Blood Tithe Harvester. And a Blood Token. We're going to Portable Hole. And attack. And play an Usher of the Fallen. And hopefully they just have, yeah, Florian, so I can just nuke them and go for it. I mean, I don't think I have any choice but to just do this. Put the heat on them and hope they can't wipe me. At least this is out of range of anything, so I'll have a 3-4 left over if they wipe the board, but they'll have a 3-3. Still, works well. 5th land, not exactly what we're looking for, but... Nice. Perfect card. See, that's how it happens sometimes. They just have the perfect card. They have the perfect card. I've drawn 5 lands now. What do? They have 5 cards in hand. They're at 6, but we have a very low chance of beating them now. Right? Thalia's okay. We're gonna fight, but I mean, that's just how some days go. That's why I'm making this video, because people don't realize how hard it is to keep your rank up and make new decks all the time that it can actually win. And just like, even with the best deck in the world, you can just get wrecked at times. Completely wrecked over long stretches of game. Like, you could easily go 20 or 30 games at, you know, below, at 50% or below, even with a high win rate deck, right? Now, what am I going to do? They're just rolling on me. So I can get their Florian here. We just got to go for it. I mean, there's nothing else to do. First strike, so we get 2 on them. They're pretty low. What would really be good is Legion Angel right now, just to put some air attack on them. See if they have the perfect card again. Another Vampire's Vengeance. I do like these Vampires decks. They're pretty good. They get a Blood Chief's Thirst, which costs them 2. And they get to kill this Skyclave Apparition. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? Legion Angel is what we need to win the game right now. Luminarch is okay, but not great. I don't think we really need, duress, even though they got perfect value out of it against a deck that has 2 non-creature cards, except for the backside of Reidane, right? Yeah, we need a Legion Angel. We need a flyer. Or we get our 6th land. No attacks. And Angie can just start brutalizing us and healing them. So we're pretty much dead to a Legion Angel next turn. That's the only thing that can really output enough damage. No blocks here. They get a Nighthawk Scavenger, which is pretty much the end of us. We can Skyclave what? Angie is the best thing to Skyclave, I guess. Brutal Cathar. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Well, what's our only chance here? Our only chance is to get a Legion Angel in the air. That is it. That is the only thing that will save us. We have to take out their air and their life gain here, even though Angie's going to gain life too. So like, what is that? That's 10 life they're going to gain. I don't see how we can do it, but they're still going to gain 2 life. And if they have a Nighthawk Scavenger, they just start trading off with us, right? I guess it's Angie. So close, so close. It doesn't, I don't think it really matters a lot. They actually deadly disputed. Wow, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Do I want to go 3-3? I guess I have to go 4-4 here now to hold off here. They got 3 in the air. But they're going to start gaining life back, right? They deadly dispute one of their tokens. It's a good little deck. Deadly disputing with blood tokens is very, very strong. is really fun too, actually. Funner than this deck. This deck, yeah. If you don't win by now, you pretty much mostly don't win. I don't think we can possibly win here. We don't have any board wipes. The only thing we could potentially do is, yeah, go super wide with what? Sure. It doesn't really matter. I guess if they attack us with both in the air, we can attack back, but I still don't think it matters at all here. There's just nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. So now I'm what, 2-6 with this deck? I don't think I made any mistakes this time. I think I just, yeah, I mean, that one card, you know, some days they don't have that card and you just win the game right there. And then other days they just have it. And they had it perfect, right? Completely nuked my entire board with one card. Now you play against mono green or something, that card's almost dead, but Faceless Haven doesn't get us anywhere. We can block one, we go to one, and then where do we get? There's not a single card that can save us. Not one. Okay, we're on the play. Good enough. The last one was just an instant concede from somebody trying to affect their ranking, so it was a win. So I guess we're 3-7 now. What are we? Let's see. 1, 2. Yes, we are 3-7. 3-7 with a 65.2% win rate deck. Now I have made the occasional mistake. I think Luminarch first is the best, right? Yeah. Hopefully they don't have a portable hole. They get their own Thalia, okay. What's first now? Elite Spellbinder? We gotta win the Elite Spellbinder game. Brutal Cathar, Reidane. What's worse for us? They have no more mana though. Do I just try and completely slow them down? I don't really care that much. I think it's probably the Brutal Cathar. Or is it the Reidane? Reidane or is it the Adeline? Adeline's so beast mode, you know? Adeline is just so good. What I have a chance here to just be really offensive. And then I'll spread it out next turn if they miss their land drop. Yeah, they do. And now we can just Skyclave. Or do I want to Reidane or Elite again? Skyclave puts big time pressure on them, right? And doesn't allow them to gain life. I think we have to do it. They're at 10. We'll be down to 10 on their next attack. They can also boast. Now they can Brutal Cathar the Skyclave. That's what they so desire. Or they can go for the Elite Spellbinder, the Luminarch. Okay, totally fine. I don't think we're going to block just yet. And now we are going to double spell here. And just beat them in the air hard. I don't think we really care. I would rather have that gone. Yeah, let's go like this. We can trade for a Brutal Cathar. We get our Luminarch back, and they get a 2/2. 2/2 Spirit. Okay, they're at 4. We're at 10. They get a Spellbinder. They get our other Thalia. It means nothing. And we definitely have the advantage now. We get a Faceless Haven. Okay, so I think we attack with 3, right? We're at 10. They have 9 on board only. 1, 2, 3. Now, do we attack with the Skyclave is the question. I think we pretty much win the game here if we do, for sure, basically, right? Yep. We're good. We're good with it like that. Yep. Okay, we're on the play again. It's good enough to keep. Man, missing our turn 1 drops a lot, though. Like, unbelievable. Depending on what they play, we'll decide what our turn 2 is. We see snow-covered swamps. It's going to be a Thalia, most likely. Into a Reidane. Okay. It's Luminarch. Hopefully they don't have any portable holes here. Will they get their own Luminarch? Okay. Okay, turn 3. In the mirror. This. Yeah, but I want to go turn 4 this, so I got to do this. Much better to go turn 4 pumped up Intrepid Adversary, right? Doesn't look like they have snow-covered stuff, but they may have, like, Doom Scars or something in here. It's possible. We get a Catilda. And we get a Code Spell Cleric? People are still playing that? Okay. We could Skyclave it. Or is it better to Intrepid Adversary first? Probably Intrepid Adversary first and then Skyclave it. Put a big beat on him here. A Code Spell Cleric. Just, okay. Okay. I guess we're just going to Skyclave that and kill them? Right? I mean, we're not quite going to kill them, but still. Okay, so Hopeful Initiate. Okay. They're dead to having a flyer here. They get nothing, and it's game over. Okay. Still won't matter. Yeah, you're dead.